It came to my mind also a few days ago. It is enough I have spoken throughout life. So much speaking. In spiritual, these meetings also, in the country also, or beyond, abroad also, in your countries, and in my profession also. A professor in the university, there also I was speaking for several years. It is better now I stop the words.
I have a question. I have a question.
Yes, question? Oh, well, you can ask a question. It depends upon me whether I reply through words or through silence. I have freedom. Yeah, but you ask.
You never speak about the causal body, and you always say that transformation happens in the subtle body, mainly. So what is it about the causal body that we cannot understand? Why you never speak about it?
Causal body in Sanskrit, they say it is avidya, absence of wisdom or vidya.
Knowledge.
Knowledge not of that type which we have the concept about, of the highest type, pure knowledge, like that. Avidya, they have said. Causal means which gives rise to everything else, which is the basis. One is the physical body, another the subtle body. Subtle body can be understood in a way, mind. In Sanskrit they say antahkaran, the inner instrument, which they have divided into four. Antahkaran, man in Sanskrit, man, chitta, buddhi, and then ahankar. Man, mind, yes, you can say mind. That thought process which has alternatives. Should I do this? Should I do that? This, that. Sankalpa, vikalpa. Alternatives. Man. Always working like that. This is good? No, this is not. No, like that. Man. Then buddhi, intellect, the decision-taking faculty. When this wavering man is there, then a faculty is there which says this decision. That is the work of buddhi, intellect we can say. Because these things developed in this country and mainly through Sanskrit in olden days, therefore correct translation is very difficult in other languages. So mana, buddhi, mind, intellect, then chitta. Maharishi Patanjali in his Yoga Sutras uses the word chitta. Chitta is the storehouse of past memories and impressions, sanskaras. That is chitta. Chitta is the storehouse. In Patanjali's Yoga Sutra, he says, when he gives in second sutra the definition of yoga, yoga is chitta vritti nirodha, cessation of the modifications of mind. When the modifications of mind stop, he says it is yoga. And from where are those modifications coming, those memories, those impressions coming? They say from chitta. Like that. Then we have the experience tada drashtu swarupe avasthanam, third sutra there. In that state, when they know that, and one is not sleeping also, then the seer is in himself. Otherwise, the seer gets identified with the seen. That is bondage. Then how many vrittis are there, those modifications, when the seer gets associated or identified with the seen? He starts saying they are of so many types, like that, all detail. Like that, the whole existence of human beings and the various stages through which one passes, they are mentioned there. And then we reach the last sutra of the 4th chapter, Purushat Shunyanam Gunanam Pratiprasuveh Kaivalyam. He defines what is Kaivalya, salvation, liberation. Literally, Kaivalya means that Taimni's book is nice in that sense, good translation, and Sanskrit also is given there. Actually, Kaivalya means only one. One remains oneself, no other, nothing. One remains in the purest form, purest existence. When does it happen? Or when that experience of oneness only is breaking because of the identification, because of the play of 3 gunas in Prakriti, tamas, rajas, sattva, like that. Everything can be understood intellectually. Purusharth Shunya. And what is the purpose of the play of that 3 gunas in nature? What is the purpose? Purpose is to give to the Purush or this consciousness, embodied consciousness, both the things, the worldly enjoyments as well as finally salvation. That is the purpose. So now all the things are fulfilled. Everything is finished by the 3 gunas. So what will happen to them? Pratiprasav. They return to that from which they emerged. From where did they come? They came from nature, Prakriti. Now they again merge into nature, they go to their original source. So what I explained in the beginning, many things you are saying good thing, but we don't know what is. Like some are there, not all. Anyway, because of so many years, you are understanding, nice. So the 3 gunas, they go back to their origin, Prakriti. Prakriti is composed of 3 gunas, tamas, rajas, sattva. So Purusharth Shunyanam, Shunya means 0, nil. Now the purpose of Purush, Purusharth for Purush, the embodied soul, is nil. Everything is finished. So Purusharth Shunyanam Gunanam. Gunas, the purpose of the 3 gunas is now nil. The purpose which was for the Purush. The worldly things have been enjoyed as well as now that thing is finished. So the truth has been realized. So Purusharth for the Purush, Artha Purush, for Purusharth Shunyanam. Shunya, 0, nil. Purusharth Sunyanam Gunanam, of the three gunas. Prati prasava. Prasav is birth. Prasav means birth. Prati prasav, opposite to birth. You see? It is not done, and but maybe, I don't know, in this age of science, maybe a child comes out of the womb of the mother. Just to tell you a little indication of that meaning. If the child is again put in the womb, so the child has been put there from where it came. Like this. The gunas came from Prakriti, again now they merge with the Prakriti. So Purusharth, Shunyanam, Gunanam, Pratiprasav. Pratiprasav means opposed to birth. Purusharth, Shunyanam, Gunanam, Pratiprasava. Kaivalyam. This is Kaivalya, the only one salvation. So Purusharth, Shunyanam, Gunanam, Pratiprasava, Kaivalyam. This is in one way the great person, Patanjali, it is in one way he has described this liberation. In the same sutra, in the same forms, in another way also. Purusharth, Shunyanam, Gunanam, Pratiprasava, Kaivalyam, Swarupa Pratishtha Achite Shakti Riti, or Va. The word Va is there, Va or. Va means or. Chite Shakti, the conscious energy. Chita, conscious, awareness. Or the awareness or the conscious energy. Swarupa Pratishtha. Swarup in its own real form. Pratishtha established. The conscious energy is now established in its own form. That is, it is not now identifying itself with something else. That is Kaivalya. Swarupa Pratishtava Chite Shakti. That also gives the same meaning, the first. This also gives the same meaning. The conscious, the awareness, the energy is in its own form, without identification with something else. So, the last word there is Swarupa Pratishtha Vachita Iti. Iti means ends. Finish. The whole, that teaching, Yoga Sutra. This is the last. So don't worry, it will happen to you also. Someday. It will happen. Nothing to worry about it. Step by step, you are proceeding towards that. Of course, some stages will come in between. One has to say goodbye to many things. You see? Goodbye to very delicious food also, which may be sometimes tamasic also, but rajasic of course, taste. And finally, goodbye to sexual activity with the friend. And the husband has also to be silent, be calm. Also the husband, for us, if it happens with the husband, he has to say to the wife, be calm. This is what they are saying in the book. I am not. I am simply explaining. But permanent calmness, peace will not happen without this. So it is your need. I am all right. So anyway, again by speaking time has gone. All right. Yes.